Hey guys, how are you? I want to hop on real fast. I know it's kind of like, you didn't tell anybody you're going live. Well, I know we said we were going to go live like a week ago, and we hadn't. So I just wanted to hop on. And so I wanted to talk about what we were talking about. I want to do a series of what we were talking about. I want to do a series on collagen. So I'm just want to kind of hop right in because the replay plays just like the real thing. So weight loss and hey, I see somebody jumped on. I don't know who it is. I can't see you yet. Weight loss and collagen loss. And so a lot of times when we see people begin to remove things out of their diet, such as fat, it looks like, or meat or protein, they get that real gaunt look in their face. Their color looks. Hey, Tequila, my internet is going in and out, it says. Anyway, hey, sister. So when people are dieting, and then let's just say you're doing cardio too, then you get that gaunt look. Color seems to be kind of, you look pale. You're losing weight and you're getting in better condition, but you look like you're sick, right? And sad. I'm gonna hop off and hop back on because my internet keeps going in and out. Okay, I'm gonna hop off and hop back on. Praise the Lord. All right. Okay, no, okay, maybe it'll stay. Okay, I'm trying to, it just keeps saying it's low and then it goes off. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about for the ladies who are losing weight and you're really not weight training yet and you're cutting things out of your diet. Can you guys let me know, is it freezing on your end? Because it keeps going in and out on my end. But you're not doing weightlifting and you're doing cardio and hey Crystal, let me know that the video is stable because it keeps going in and out. If somebody could just type in there, because I want it to play well when people go back and watch the replay. But, so there are certain places where of course we have more fat, right? And there are certain places where we don't mind losing the fat, but once the fat kind of goes, then there's going to be some droopiness. Hey sister, let me know if the video is good on your end, please. And so those places, of course, are our face. And so people who are dieting, people who are working, let me know that the video is good because it keeps going out. That would be amazing. And you'll notice maybe some bags under your eyes, and you're drinking water, you're working out, but it's like your skin, it's like you're aging. Thank you, that's what it is. And so, you don't want that because you feel real good, but you're looking older. So when we lose weight in our face. And so of course you start seeing this happen. Okay, thank you, sister. Right, and you're like, ooh, hey Kia. You like, ooh, I'm losing weight. Because you're looking like this. You're looking like this, right? And so you're losing weight and your face is getting like really thin and people are asking you if you're sick. So, and then the next place that we lose weight is our breast area. And that ain't fun. And so certainly if you breastfed or if gravity is just, kind of coming for you. And I don't know if you guys have heard of the pencil test where you stick a pencil under your boob, and if the pencil falls out, then hey Renee, if the pencil falls out, then they're perky, and if your pencil is still stuck in there, and you could like go on about your day. So I just wanted to do a series on collagen and show you some of the products that I've tested and tried and give you my favorite ones. And then maybe give you some tips about holding on to the collagen that you do have. For our more melanin sisters, our skin ages differently, but if you're losing weight, you don't want to have the extra baggy skin, if that makes sense. Right? So the number one thing I can say, and I will be a proponent of, is while you're losing weight, maybe 2 weeks into changing your diet, begin to incorporate weights. Now, I'm not going to say go real heavy. I'm not going to say become an Olympic lifter, but there has to be something to begin the toning while you were losing. And so a lot of times you'll hear people say, go ahead and lose and then start toning, and it could be too late. You want to lose to incorporate weights of any kind just to begin the toning process. And ... the weights will accelerate what you're doing with the cardio. Okay, so muscle accelerates fat loss. So if you're just like, because I used to be the cardio queen, right? Oh my God, things will start sagging and dragging and lagging, if you know what I'm saying, right? So number one, I would say, if you're like taking notes, buy some little handheld weights, buy some little ankle weights. They have wrist weights. I don't think it's enough, but if you're worried about bulking up, I'm gonna tell you this: the only way you're gonna bulk up is if you lift heavy weights and you don't lose fat. So in other words, if you lift heavy weights and then you don't change your diet, right? You don't cut back on calories. That's the only way you're gonna bulk up. Now, will your legs get bigger if you're doing like a bunch of squats? If it's unstable, because it's going back and forth. Will your, behind get bigger? And if your behind gets bigger, your hips are gonna get bigger. So a lot of times people will lift weights and feel like they're picking up weight, but you're not picking up weight. You're defining and redefining your shape. And as we grow older, we need our shape to kind of be reinforced, certainly after having kids. Even if you go back to whatever size you were before you had your kids, your body still changes. And so you want to capitalize on that, if you will, so you can redefine the shape you have and you could be really, really cute to yourself, right? All right. So that's number one. Get some weights in there. Just don't do a bunch of cardio. Get some weights in there. Now let's talk about your diet a little bit. This is going to be number two. All right. Fat doesn't make you fat. Sugar does. If you're taking notes, this is like key. This is like key, right? So weight loss happens in the kitchen and definition happens in the gym, right? So when we're talking about the weight loss component, a lot of times we will give up. Fat makes you beautiful. Sugar makes you fat. Good fat makes you beautiful. What is good fat? High quality olive oil. Black seed oil. Black seed oil. I mean, I cannot stress that enough. Black seed oil is good for everything, but you want to be incorporating a spoonful of fats. I like 3 tablespoons, you know what I'm saying? Teaspoons, because it's kind of nasty sometimes. MCT oil, right? These fats are going to, when we talk about meat, hey sister, when you talk about eating like meat, the fat is what gives the meat flavor, right? The fat of the meat is what gives the meat flavor. So when we were talking about your vibrancy when you're losing weight, you want to keep in your face when you're losing weight, you want to incorporate some sort of fat, good fat. If you're cooking butter, like grass-fed butter, is super good for you. Super good for you. People who do keto, they put cream in their coffee. Why? Because it's so high in fat. And so if you're cutting down on the carbs, carbs is what gives you energy. Carbs is what, releases dopamine and serotonin. So that's why when you do low carb, you're in a bad mood, but you can really get your body trained if you're incorporating fat, right? So sugar is what makes you fat. Fat makes you beautiful, right? Number one is make sure you're lifting weights. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure you're doing some sort of exercise with weights while you're losing weight to begin the toning process. And if you haven't worked out for like a really long time, you're going to need to like activate your muscles that you haven't used in a long time. And you don't want to wait till you've lost all the weight, because that's going to be the hardest thing to get rid of. Loose skin is going to be one of the hardest things, hey Sharon, to get rid of. So you don't want to lose a bunch of weight and then begin the toning process. You want to lose weight, tone, lose weight, tone. As you're toning, it's going to accelerate the fat loss process, okay? So I cannot stress that enough. I'm not saying you got to go super heavy, but I am saying the heavier you go, the better you'll look and the better you'll feel. Right? Okay. So that's number 2. Okay, so let's talk about things that you can do in the gym to tone like your boob area, right? So once the girls have dropped, there's muscle up here. So when you start losing weight, one of the first places you're going to see is in the breast area, right? Once it begins to drop, they drop in boob, but the pectorials, if you can get them defined, it's going to lift it, right? Muscle lifts everything. So if my butt is saggy and I start doing squats, my butt what? It lifts. Why? Because now there's muscle. So goes it for the breast area, right? So it's not like I'm actually lifting the fat. No, I'm adding muscle, and it's going to cause them to kind of sit up some. So what are some ways that we can, what are some little exercises we can do to kind of perk them up a little bit? Push-ups, even on your knees. Push-ups on your knees. When you do activating the chest, it's going to cause the pectorials to be engaged. And the bigger they get, and they're not going to get like super big, you're not going to be like a man, like going around lifting one at a time. It's not going to happen. But once they get defined, this, I don't know, a lot of women have like this fat area right here when you put on a bra. And it's like, there's like this extra boobage, but it's like underneath your arm. You're going to tone that with the push-ups. Hey, sister, you're going to tone that with the push-ups. And you're going to cause your breasts to sit up. So even if you're doing them on your knees, right? If you do them, tell me if you need me to like revisit something again, okay? The push-up, the more you're going to work your arms. The wider your hands, the more you're going to work your chest. Okay? So the closer your arms are in, that's an arm workout. That's a back workout. That's a shoulder workout, right? But the wider you put your hands, the more you're going to activate the underarm area, like right here, and the breast area. If you do like 20, even if you're doing them on your knees, which is just fine, because remember, we just want to activate the chest, right? Even if you're doing them on your knees, if you just do 20 a day, you're going to see your chest sit up more. You're going to see, and so you're going to be defining. You're also going to be helping your abs out, and drum roll please, you're going to be helping your back out. So if you're like a lady who likes to wear, this is just a real easy way to get your back defined. And you talk about that back fat, right? Back fat area when you put your bra on, and it's like, right? And then you put your shirt on, it's got like these bulges right here. Well, one, you guys know you can buy bras that get rid of the back fat, right? So you can buy bras that get rid of the back fat, and on your knees, push-ups. If you go to the gym, hey sister, they have the pull-up assist, and I have a picture of it, and I'll drop a picture of it. They have the pull-up assist apparatus, and it's where it's got like this seat, and you put your knees on the seat, and then you put weight on it, and it assists you pull yourself up and down. It assists you pulling yourself up and down. And so it's got these different hand places at the top. And so if you go to the one that's like the closest in, and you go real, you're going to work. You can get them on like Amazon and Target. And probably TJ Maxx. You know, if you, like me, you going to go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross, because they have like the best undergarments for like nothing, right? For like absolutely nothing. But go and get measured. Right? Go and get measured. This is, I'm all over the place. When you put the cups, your bra's too little. The cups should fully cover the girls. And so, sometimes some of us use that for push-up. But honestly, it just means your bra's too small. So get a good bra, get a couple good bras. And my place to go is TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross. And if you know your brand, so this is extra. If you go get fitted, and then have them school you on brands. So if you're a heavier sister in the breast area, you need to know which brands are the best and why they're the best, right? So get schooled on types of bras so that when you're in these off stores, when you see the brand on it, when you see the brand that works for you, then always get it. Always get it. The more you support the girls, the better, right? Sports bras, horrible. Horrible for the girls because it's like smashing them down. Smashing them. They're going down. And gravity's down. So we don't want to help it, right? So if you can get a sports bra with like the little kind of cups in them and then sit them girls up, just being honest. Sit those girls up and then take the bra off. Take the bra off. Hallelujah. Okay. Angela says Spanx is the best. Okay. So, you know, when you go get fitted, try these things on and get a feel for it. Try pictures of that sucker. Take pictures of, yes, there are. That's what I'm talking about, all of that. Take pictures of, but I wanted to go into, before you go looking for a bra, go and make sure the bra fits. Because a lot of times you could have back fat issues because your bra too little. You rock back and forth like your grandmama. If the bra's too tight, what's it going to do? It's going to constrict, and then what's above it and what's underneath it is going to pop out. Particular material, it's like this, I don't know the name of it. It's not like Lycra, it's like neoprene or something. It kind of feels, it's not neoprene, but it kind of feels like it. And you'll notice that the band around the sides, even though in the back it may be skinny, but going around the side, it's going to be wider. And so the material is, if the bra's too little, it's going to ooze on out. So for a lot of us women, we don't know what size bra we wear. We know the cup, but we don't know the circumference. And the bra, it's all about the circumference. Because I may not even know the circumference is off, right? Then I may go up a cup when really, you know, or down a cup when really you needed to do something different. I don't know. But y'all feel what I'm saying? So yes, to answer your question, I would say first, go get fitted. Know what size you are for real. Try on bras. And then put your shirt over top of them so you can kind of understand what's happening, right? You can understand what's happening. Sports bras are of the devil. Take that sucker off. Do not smash the girls going downward because gravity's upward. It's upward, right? So when you're doing the push-ups, remember, wide, right? Wide. You know, I don't know if y'all remember that Judy Blume book, and there was like, the girls was like, I want boobs. I must increase my bust. So when you go to the gym, you know they have that, they were onto something. But when you do it with weights, right? So when I engage, my boobs are engaged. I'm working on these muscles right here and my back. And my back. So all of this is getting tightened up, right? Little stuff. You don't have to put it like real heavy. It's just make sure there's some sort of resistance. So when you get here, you're not just doing this. You're just doing this, right? And then in the gym, the girls are going to be flopping around anyway. So do this, use some weight, right? So that there's resistance. And if there's resistance coming extra like tissue or meat, like right here, you know what I'm talking about? You put a bra on, it's like a whole other boob is almost sitting under your armpit. You can tone that up. You can tone that up. So, but if you're losing the collagen is all over your body. We notice it in our face, we notice it in our breasts, and we notice it in our butt, right? But it's all over our body. And even your knees, like that area, like right above your knees, if it starts like droopy, that's collagen loss. And so if you're losing weight, that's only going to get worse. So if you've already got like the fat under here and you start losing weight, to begin to sag, so it's going to give, so when you put on a bra, more of the skin is going to stick out of the side, right? More of the skin is going to stick out of the side. So I don't remember what number one was. It was do push-ups. You can do push-ups at home, right? You can do push-ups at home. Plank work, you know, anything where you can engage. I mean, you can do the one with the cups, but when you get done with the sports bra, when you get done working out, take it off. So in other words, we shouldn't be walking around in a sports bra all day. And when you put it on, go in there and grab the girls and pull them up and and sit them there. Hallelujah. Sit them there. Okay. But when you go to the gym, nobody likes to be like, you know, that's not cute and that's not fun, right? And that makes you self-conscious. So you just want to hold on to the gravity, but there's ways to, and so that's making sure that the collagen is still in your skin, right? And that you're doing everything like simple stuff. We're going to droop more, we're going to dimple more if we're dehydrated. Are you drinking water? You're going to wrinkle more, dimple more, and droop more if you're not drinking water. Drink your water, take your oils. That was number one. Black seed oil, olive oil, high quality olive oil, like for real olive oil, not the stuff you get in Kroger. Not the stuff you get in Kroger. Get some real olive oil, not the fake stuff, because that stuff can kill you. Yes. So I'm going to talk about collagen in another video because there's so many, hey, Pastor, there's so many different types of collagen, and collagen is protein. Collagen is protein, right? So it's protein, it's from an animal. So a couple of different types of protein or collagen. Love collagen. It really helps. But if you're like looking for one, I posted one. Go ahead and use it. But they have collagen from high quality collagen from, like, you know, the ocean. So if you're not going to eat red meat, because grass fed means it's a cow. I don't eat. So, and this is why I was going to do it in a different video. I don't want to get off track. So if you have leaky gut syndrome, or if you have like really bad stomach issues and you're taking red meat, any form of it, it's going to mess with your digestion. So where the protein, it matters. So you got to kind of know your body a little bit. Again, if you've given up meat, you need to get some sort of protein in your life. Girl, get your life. Skin, protein. Hair, which is skin, protein. So if you've given up meat and you notice that your hair is tripping, your skin is tripping, you look gaunt in the face and protein, you got to have protein in your life. And if you're trying to do that plant protein, you're going to have to do a lot of it. Hair grows with protein, right? And I don't eat red meat, but I take a lot of supplements. Protein and fat. Good fat. Good fat. Good fat. Okay. So I wanted to show you this. This is if you go and you get facials. If you go and get facials. So I'm gonna do a series of videos because I don't want to give you too much. Microblading. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Microblading. Okay. If you go to a salon, or you go to like one of those places where you get facials, microblading is on the menu. And what it is it's thin little. We're going to talk about that in probably another video when I really talk about collagen. Is that okay? Because I really want to delve into that. But microblading is where they put these needles in your skin, all over your skin. It's not acupuncture. It's not that. But they put these needles in your skin. They numb your face. I want you to get a visual. They numb your face, and they put needles in your skin. Accelerates the collagen in your skin. It's amazing, they say. It is, honestly. But your face bleeds. And if you're like me, I'm super petty. And I don't want my face bleeding when I walk out the door. Homegirl is single. And I'm going to get married one day, and I don't need to run into that dude, and my face is dripping blood. It's not that bad. But, and there's a downtime, and you can't be in the sun. So, if you have melanin in your skin, right, you may not need to go that severe route. Lighter skin, Latino sisters, lighter skinned Indian women with less collagen in their skin, that's like a great way to rev up youthfulness. Youthfulness, okay? But for the rest of us, I'm going to post a link. Don't worry about it. I'll post a link. You can get this little sucker for $19. Right? And what it does is you roll it on your skin. You roll it back and forth on your skin, and it you can feel it. It like pinches a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. So when you go to your pain threshold, Don't do that. So you're just gonna roll it all over your skin. Just roll, roll, roll. I like to, they say you can just do this, but remember, gravity is this way, youth is this way. Gravity, youth. Okay? So you want to, do them on your knees. And you don't, or you can do them on the wall. Miriam, you can do push-ups on the wall. I don't know if y'all know that. Do them on the wall. You can lean up against the wall and just do them on the wall, right? And if you feel pain, stop. Yeah, it's like, do it as simple. You just want this motion, and you will see your pectorals develop. Mine are developed, and so when I do push-up, when I do the pull-ups real slow, that's what I'm doing. I'm isolating that muscle group so that it can be more pronounced. Feel me? All right, so back to this. So you're gonna go up, 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 up. You can roll it back and forth, but you know what's this way. So up, 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 up. And I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna go like right here, and then I'm gonna come down here. And then if you have issues with like your neck and your chin, you can do, right? Up, not down, up, 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 up. It's going to hurt a little bit, but remember, you're not trying to make yourself bleed. But what this is gonna do is it's going to cause the collagen, your skin, your body to produce new collagen. And then if you use the elixir, it's gonna cause the elixir to go in deeper. It really, the only drawback to this is if you do not disinfect this before and after, you could have a problem. I make my own disinfectant spray. If you want it, hit me up. I'll send you some. I make my own disinfectant spray. Everything's organic. Everything's organic. I spray the sheets with it. I put it on the carpet. It cleans everything before and after I use it, right? It comes in its own little carrying case. And the blades are good for 3 months. The blades are good for 3 months. And you could use it maybe twice a week. Some people were on there like, I use it every day. I use it every day. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Don't use it every day. Okay. So I'll put the link to this. This is really good. I want to show you. I have one that's better. And I'll show you that in another video. Because I really want to take the time to deal with collagen and what we can do because it's youthfulness. Okay, so this is our bonus time. This is bonus time. Alrighty, y'all ready? Okay, so the human growth hormone, when you do hit high intensity movements. So what would be a high intensity movement? Doing mountain climbers, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 20 seconds on for 8 rounds. Your human growth hormone is produced right there. If you don't run and you're just getting back into walking to get your human growth hormone working, right? All you have to do if you walk is maybe walk faster or do a light jog for like 30 seconds. Yes, right? You can do jump squats. I do those all the time. You can do jump squats. And it's all about moving as fast as you can. So as you start getting, more solid in the movement, you're going to have to go faster. Right? So it's sprinting, essentially. It's sprinting. Whatever you're doing, you sprint doing it, and you do it for like 20 seconds on, Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds on, seconds. You combine that with water, you're going to look more youthful because that hormone is activated. So that was extra. That hormone was activated, okay? So high quality oils. You can just put it on the spoon and take it. Olive oil, black seed oil, MCT oil. Eat your butter, heavy cream. Fat doesn't make, sugar makes you fat, and sugar makes us ugly. Because it dehydrates us. It's just all these things to us, okay? Push-ups, remember the closer your arms are in, the closer your hands are in, the more of an arm workout it is. the further you spread them apart, you're going to work your back, your shoulders, this area under from your shoulder to the pecs. It's going to work on that. Do them real slow. You don't have to be down there like pumping them out, pumping them out. You don't have to do that because you'll probably be doing them wrong and you won't be activating nothing. If you can feel it all the way down and you can feel it all the way up and you only do like 5 of those for 10. So the slower you go, you're isolating every muscle group, right? Every muscle group. And so as long as you can feel it, then you know it's working. If you're doing something and you can't feel it, you doing this, I'm working out, I must. No, okay, I'm just playing. If you can't feel it, it ain't working nothing. It's not working nothing, okay? So we're going to do a series on collagen. We're going to do a series, as you're losing weight. Do not wait to tone up. You can get up to a tablespoon if you don't have like heart problems, like fatty arteries, because this is good fat. You can get up to a tablespoon of each of these a day. So that would be 3 teaspoons a day. But just start where you are because, listen, I'm going to make you queasy. It's going to make you queasy. You're going to know it's bad because you're going to get nauseous. Black seed oil is amazing. Here's the thing with your black seed oil, you really want it in a glass container. You want the company, I'll post links if you guys want me to, but you really want it in a, you know what I mean? Olive oil should not be light in color. That's not olive oil. I don't know what that is, boo. That's Crisco in an olive oil can. Right? Black seed oil is amazing. It's amazing for everything. Absolutely. And MCT oil. MCT oil is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing for energy, for digestion, and for cognitive agility. MCT oil is boss. When you combine these 3, now you're adding the luster, especially if you're cutting things out of your diet. You don't want to be walking around like, I'm gaunt and I'm skinny, but I look bad. No. You want to keep your juice, girl. Keep your fat, keep your juice, keep your plumpness, and lose the weight, right? So, even if you order little weights, olive oil, MCT oil. It's a derivative of coconut oil, but it's like coconut. There's coconut oil, and then there's MCT oil. So I'll post links to the ones I use, and just doing it every day. When you cook, use butter. If you don't use margarine. That's not food. It's of the devil. It's gonna make you fat. It's gonna plump you up. Okay. And so we did the push-ups. We did the oil. I'll post the link to this if you want it. I use it. I like it. I want my elixir. Yep, I want my, or ghee. Ghee's good too. I want the elixir to go deeper into my skin. I need it to get past certain layers, right? So a lot of times we'll use products and they sit on top. The skin is multi-layered, right? And so just like with a plant, right? The root of the plant is the strength of the plant. The root of the plant is the dermis layer. That's where we're going to see the restructuring, right? The restructuring. Mama, I think there's a video with the elixir. But I don't know. The elixir is amazing. You just, I use it in my hair every day. Yes. I put it in my deep conditioner. I put it in my leave-in conditioner. It's for your skin. I mean, wrinkles, bumps, elasticity, glow, all of that. I mean, it's everything. I don't do anything without it. I travel with it. I do everything with it. Body batters that are infused with it because it's just amazing. It is amazing. So when I was in braids, the elixir is really what I feel like. Well, I have a makeup on now, Mama. I feel like that's what really caused my hair to grow. The elixir really helped my hair grow. And it really saved my scalp from the shenanigans of braiding. So if you have more questions, there's women in the group who use it. And if you see that they use it, ask them their take on the elixir. That's what this group is for. They're going to tell you the truth. And then they'll tell you how they use it. Right? If I have something going on with my skin and I'm home, I will use the elixir all day long. Use it all day long. Every time I go to the refrigerator, I will put elixir and swipe up all day long because it does help. It is a cleaning agent. It is a cleaning agent too. So it's cleaning out my pores. But this puppy right here is helping it absorb more deeper. And that's what you want. That's why you want to use quality products. This is not a plug for the skincare line, but you want to use quality products because they're going into your bloodstream. And if I'm opening up my skin, if I'm opening up my hair, right? If I'm opening up, I want to make sure that quality ingredients is going in. Right? So, I think that's it for today. I'll post the links to roller thing. And does anybody have any questions? Who's going to go get fitted for a bra? Let's go get fitted for bras, women, ladies. Let's let the girls be pretty. Okay. I love you, Sandrika. So yeah, so I'm going to, good. I'm going to post the links a little bit later on. I got to go live in another group. And just do these things. If you're losing weight and you're serious about it, and if you're of a certain age, don't lose the weight and then start the maintenance. Don't do that. Don't do that. Lose and maintenance at the same time. No loose skin. That's what happens under here where the ladies get like the loose skin. It's because you've lost some weight and you were not, your cardio, and you're not lifting to tighten it up, right? We don't want that. When you say bye-bye, the only thing, okay. All right, so I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Yes, water. We did a thing on cellulite too, Mama. So I showed some products for cellulite. It's in here. The videos are in here. Look for videos. Water and squats. If you don't want to spend any money. Water and squats. Water and squats, and then do a good scrub. And then remember, I told you guys you could use coffee. It's disgusting in your tub. I'm one of those people. I don't want to look at it. But you can make a scrub. You know what I'm saying? The abrasion. It's going to get the circulation. Cellulite is about circulation. And it's fat pockets. If we can plump up the fat pockets, the cellulite will, yes, it's going to just make you stronger. It's going to give you more energy. It's going to accelerate fat loss. It's going to accelerate, I cannot stress that. It's going to plump up the cellulite. So cellulite is hereditary. Some people are prone to it, some people aren't. It's just like some people are prone to having a 12-pack and other people aren't, right? When you drink water, and if let's say your legs, like the top of your legs from your knees up to your waist, you've got dimples, or if you run, everything's jiggling, you got jiggle. Back, like all you do to do a squat is you're gonna act like you're sitting in a chair. So when I sit in a chair, I don't go forward. I go backwards. So if this is my butt, I'm gonna shoot my butt back and sit it down, right? Shoot my butt back and sit it down. Shoot my butt back and sit it down. That's a squat, not just this. That's not a squat because your knees are going to be your knees are going to be going over your toes, and that's what messes up your knees. Squats are good for your knees when you do them correctly. So shoot your butt back, sit down. Shoot like you're sitting in a chair. When you sit in a chair, what do you have to do? You just don't, right? You look for the chair, and then you poke your butt out, and then you sit your butt down. Same thing with the squat. And the slower you go isolating the muscle groups in the leg, the faster you're going to see. Okay? So find that video. I'll see if I can find it. If somebody can find it and just like repost it, that would be awesome for our sister. But water, weights. Water and weights. Right? Water and weights. And that's easy. Even if you're using your body weight, like in a squat. When I do squats, I use weights. But even if you're just using your body weight, right? It's more than what you were using. Okay? Shoot your butt back. Sit down. Shoot your butt back. Sit down. All right. I love you guys. We'll be on probably again next week so I can show you my favorite collagen producing product. But for right now, I think that's enough. I don't want to inundate you with too much information. You guys are all beautiful. Stand in your own beauty juice. Be your own kind of beautiful. You know, the other day when I posted the afro, somebody made a joke. And, I'm Miss Jokey. Like, you can come for me all day because I have a good time with it because I love roasting. However, when you've gone through things like all, right? And certainly if you're transitioning into natural, that's one of the hardest things you can ever do. If you've lost some hair, right? That's we attach a lot of our beauty to our hair. It's a whole look. And when something's off, you really got to fight through just to go out into the public. And so I'm saying to you, you are beautiful right now. Begin to love every part of you, even the parts of you that you feel are lacking or, not where you want them to be, right? Because I promise you, when you start loving your hair will grow. And this is not some cuckoo for cuckoo puffs, new age, when you love your hair. No, when you love anything you love, you nurture, right? Some people, they have plants, right? And two people have plants, right? One person actually lingers and nurtures their plant, and the other one doesn't. I want you to look this up on YouTube, the rice challenge. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. You get for 30 days. One canister of rice, you talk to it and you speak well to it. You nurture it. The second canister of rice, you ignore. And the third canister of rice, because I don't know, you say negative things to. Do it for 30 days and multiple times on YouTube, but you do it. In the end of 30 days, the rice that you spoke well to, let's start backwards. The rice that you cursed, that you hated, that you told you hated it, it is disgusting, it is rancid, it is black. The rice that you didn't say anything to, it's basically spoiled and moldy, but it isn't black and nasty where you want to throw up. The rice that you speak well to, that you nurture, you use your words to nurture, you're going to see that when you look it up, that this rice, I don't eat it, but it's not as spoiled. Now, I like to go a little bit deeper than words. Let's talk about your thoughts, because words come out of what you think. And so even if I never say, I hate myself, but if you think it, you're not going to nurture yourself. You're not going to love yourself. And you can't, for those of us who are single, you can't expect somebody to love something that you don't. You can't expect somebody to take care of something you won't. Right? Where you are is a beautiful place. And there's a beautiful person, you, and a beautiful place. So make some goals this week to intentionally love the places and spaces about you and in you that you feel are subpar. Nurture them. Because it could be different. You could be dead, right? It could be totally different. So we got one body, we got one life, we got one next week. We might as well go all in. Own your beauty. Okay? All right. I love you guys. We'll be on next week for the rest of our collagen series, and have the best week ever. If I could get off.